Hey y'all, it's Anika Lene here, back with another banger, another video, whatever. So I was in a lot of people, well, not a lot, like 3 people, but that's a lot, right? For 6, like it's a lot. So I was getting a few people asking me, ignore my hair because this is like day 4 of a wash and go, and I'm still getting the little hang of it, whatever. But I was having a few people ask me to do another cooking video. And the other day I had made a Tuscan shrimp pasta, and that came out so good. So I'm like, this time I'm gonna make a Tuscan chicken pasta, and I'm actually recorded. So if you're new here, don't forget to like and comment and subscribe. Tell me how y'all like it, and I think I'm gonna just go right into doing like a voiceover. Yeah, actually, let me show y'all my ingredients, and then I'll go into the voiceover. All right, so of course I got the chicken breast and the heavy cream. I had some mozzarella cheese and Parmesan cheese, all my seasonings, some free, what is it called? I don't even know, sun-dried tomatoes, spinach, and my penne pasta. Okay, y'all, so you're about to see me boil the pasta. Y'all know how to do that, but let me just show you. Make sure you add the water and season it, because you want seasoned pasta. Like, you want every bite to be flavored, period. Pepper, chicken bouillon cube, garlic powder. What else did I add? Oh, some onion powder and some oil, because the oil helps the noodles not stick. Then you stir it all in and then bring it to a boil. Okay, so now you're seeing me chop the onions. You know what? I ended up being I wasn't that smart, and I actually forgot to use it, but I just wanted to show y'all that you should use onions when you're making this, because onions adds flavor to everything, and we want flavor. I mean, like, most of us are black, but if we're not black, hey y'all. But yeah, I'm black, so I like using onions and everything, so onions. Okay, so now you're gonna see me chop my chicken up, and make sure you're washing and cleaning your chicken, because that's what we do around here. And you can just chop the chicken into, whatever sizes you want it to be, and then add it to the bowl. And now we're on to the most important part, which is seasoning your chicken. You add some garlic powder, and you season until your soul tells you to stop. Then you add some onion powder, because onions, duh. And next you add some Lori seasoning salt, because you can't go wrong with that. And then some black pepper. And I honestly have become so obsessed with using black pepper lately, because I don't know, I think it adds something to the meal. And then last but not least, add some slap your mama seasoning, because it tastes so good and make you want to slap your mama. And then you mix it all in together. Like I said, we're black, or I'm black, and I don't know measurements. I just go until my soul tells me to stop. And that's it. Oh, one more thing. I add a little bit of oil to the mixture. I think it helps the seasoning stick a little bit better, in my opinion, and I think it makes it come out a little bit more juicy. I don't know what the scientific reason behind it is, but that's what I do. And as you can see, every piece of chicken is covered in seasoning. And now we add some oil to the pan to cook our chicken. And you see me just spreading it all out. I like to stir with a wooden spoon so you don't mess your pan up. Then I just cover the chicken so that it can cook within. I think it cooks faster. Taking the lid off, you see the chicken's pretty much done. And it is Tuscan, and when you think of Tuscan, you think of garlic. So I just add some garlic to it so that the chicken really has like a garlicky flavor. And I think garlic just makes everything taste better. It really doesn't matter what it is. So stir a little bit more, and then you put the top back on for a little bit longer. And now, of course, whenever you're making any type of sauce, especially a white sauce, you need butter. And of course, some garlic for any type of pasta. And you're going to just mix that all together until they're kind of like one consistency, not really separated. You want it to be like one consistency. Now, this is an important part of the meal to make it different from Alfredo and kind of give you a different taste. You have to add sun-dried tomatoes. I don't like tomatoes, but you really don't taste it. It really adds good flavor to the recipe. And you just mix it together into the butter and the garlic until you see it get that like kind of that like yellowish color. It's kind of cooking the tomatoes. Now you add some heavy cream. And I love any type of Alfredo anything. You stir that together, and then you will see me start to add a little bit more heavy cream, because you need it more, and season it up with some salt and some more seasoning salt and some, I think I use some onion powder and some garlic powder, which you'll see me do all of that shortly. And then I just stir it all in together again. And then, of course, it's so important to taste your food. Taste it. I mean, like, how else you gonna know if it's good? You see me add some more slap your mama seasoning because it makes you want to slap your mama. And more garlic. And then you stir it all in together again. And now you're going to see me add spinach to it. And you just want to kind of mix in the spinach after you see me actually add it in there. You want to mix the spinach in. It'll start to cook, and we know that spinach shrinks. So it looks like it's a lot, but it's really a good amount of spinach. It's going to shrink down and cook down, and you kind of just let it cook from there. You can see that everything started coming to like a sort of boil. It's cooking the heavy cream and the spinach and the tomatoes. And a very important part of the recipe is the Parmesan cheese. That is what allows it to thicken up, and also it adds a lot of flavor. You don't even need to use as much seasoning as you think you would. And you see me splash myself because, you know, the food wanted to taste me, I guess. And so, yeah, you just stir it all together. As you let it sit, it'll start to boil, and then it'll let the sauce thicken up. And then I add a little bit more Parmesan cheese, and I actually added a tiny bit of mozzarella cheese as well. You can already see that the sauce is way more thick. And when I tell y'all, it was smelling so good. Like, this is really probably my most favorite pasta that I make. And you just stir it all together. You let it boil like you can see it doing. And of course, you got to taste your food. Taste your food, honey. And that makes you determine what else you might need. Because like I said, I'm black and I don't measure. I just do what my soul tells me to do. And mix it in a little bit more now. So the sauce is pretty much done. So now you see me add the pasta in. I don't remember what kind of pasta this was, but I'm mad because I didn't have enough penne pasta, so I had to switch to a different type. But I definitely recommend you use penne pasta. It's more aesthetically pleasing, and that's just a mental thing. I like how it tastes better too. But make sure that pasta, like every piece of the pasta, is covered in sauce. Like, make sure that's the case. You don't want to bite into no dry pasta, even though I definitely did season the pasta, so even the pasta is seasoned. Because what do we do around here? We season our food, okay? You know what I'm talking about? And one of the last steps is, of course, adding the chicken into the pasta once everything has been mixed in. And you stir the chicken in just like you did the pasta. You want every piece of chicken covered in sauce. You want to taste everything. It's going to be flavor in every single bite. Every bite, period. And this is one of the last steps. It's a really simple, easy meal. And it really only requires like 2 things. One, to boil the pasta in, and then the rest, this pan that I used, or this pot, whatever it's called, to do this. And now you see me add some parsley, because parsley is a decorative seasoning. Don't taste like nothing, but it makes everything look real nice. And then I added some paprika, because that don't really have much of a taste either, and it gives it some nice color. Boom, there it is. Boom, there it is. And this is the final product, y'all. It smells so good. And I'm gonna let y'all see what it looks like when it's plated, but this is how it looks. It's still cooking a little bit, but it's really done for the most part. All right, y'all, so the food is done. I think it was good. I think it's good. What am I saying? I don't even know. But I actually forgot. I forgot to do 2 things. I forgot to put the onions in there. I had it chopped up and everything. I don't know how I forgot. My mind was all over the place, I guess. And I also forgot penne noodles. So the last time I made this, I bought 2 boxes, and I guess I used 1.5. So this time when I went to go use the penne noodles that I had in the cabinet, it was only a half a box, and that was not enough. So I had to use these little squiggly kind. I never used that before, so. But I think this might be like my favorite pasta that I make, so. Period. So if you're new, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And even if you're not new, still do that. Duh. I mean, not the subscribe part, but the like and comment part. And make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. So he didn't want to be in a video, but I definitely want to ask him what he thought of the pasta. So what did you think?
It was good. It was very good. It was better. I like it better than last time. It was like it was, you know, it's your second time making it, so it came out better. It was thicker. It was.
But what, like flavor-wise, it was good?
Huh?
Flavor-wise, it was good?
Flavor-wise, it was good. Yeah, it was nice. I like those dry-ass tomato things you put in there. Bleep out the bad word.